I'm going to have to decide who I'm going to take because I won't be able to replace them. Um, we're in it to win it. It's a point of no return. That's that. So before we head over there, I want to see if there's anything left to speak about
Got
with
something
all
on
my
your
companions.
mind?
Uh,
Oh,
never
I get
mind.
it. Let's play with the
He
old
doesn't have
man's
anything to
head,
say.
is it? He's half senile. He'll forget I said anything. Wait, what was this about anyway?
Jolee Bindo. This is
How may I be of
Juhani,
assistance to you, Padawan?
the Karth, the Karth, the. I was wondering if Jolee the car. I was wondering if we could
What
talk.
is it you would like to speak to me about? Of course. If there is anything else, I am here to help.
Oh my God, my brain. Sometimes my brain. Yeah, here we go. Anyway, KotOR, Juhani the KotOR. I couldn't think of the name. It's like my brain went beep. I haven't had enough
what do you
coffee.
want?
That's what it is. So it's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it. Do you know anything about this world?
This world is odd. It looks like a battlefield, but the environment here is lush and green. Whatever happened here was a long time ago. I have seen many strange worlds in my time, but this world is stranger still. I don't like this place. Something happened.
Stranger
Or
still.
is happening here, and I don't like it. We should get out of here as soon as possible. Do you have anything
Yeah,
else you
we're
want
getting
to
out
ask?
right now. As soon as I repair the engine.
Your choice. I'm here if you want something done right.
Yeah. HK can't really talk to him about
HK-47
anything.
is ready to serve, Master.
You don't need to call me master.
Commentary. Of course I do, Master. You are Revan. You are my master. The one who created me. I exist to serve.
T3, how you doing, bud? Can you construct a programming spike for me? Beep, 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 beep.
Hey there.
Hey, Mission.
What can I do for you?
I just wanted to talk about me being Revan. Yeah, I've asked her all this stuff before, so I want to talk to you about
I've
your
made my peace
brother.
with Griff and what he means to me. If he ever shows up again, I'll deal with him. But I'm not going to dwell on my brother anymore. It's time to move forward. So, is there anything else you need? Okay.
Nothing, never
have it your
mind.
way.
I wonder if you could help me with a problem. Unless you want someone threatened or door bashed in, you should ask someone else.
Yes, what's on your mind?
KotOR. The KotOR. Still going through my mind. We need to talk about me being Darth Revan. I've already talked to him about this.
If you're
But
ready
we'll
to
talk to him
then yes.
just for
So
the hell
am
of it.
I.
I'm just killing time while I drink some more coffee.
I
Because I know what's coming
I
up.
tried.
You know.
I wanted to hold you responsible for all the things you've done for my wife, for Telos, for Dustil. But I can't.
Why can't you? I'm glad to hear that.
I got the revenge I always wanted when Saul died. But it hasn't brought me the peace that I thought it would. Despite whatever part of Revan is inside you, the
Kind of
darkness
empty and
that
hollow.
must surely be there. It isn't who you are. That's why I can't hate you. Why I don't want any more revenge. You don't have to be Revan. You can be so much more. Whatever the Jedi did to you, they gave you that chance. Whatever's happened up until this point, there's going to come a time very soon where you're going to have to make a choice. And there won't be any turning back.
And if I make
I
the
hope I
wrong
can save you
choice,
from yourself.
Karth's cool. He's been with our character for, you know, basically the entirety of the journey. At the very beginning, we had Trask, and then he got killed by Darth Bandon. And, you know, there it is. I think that's everybody. All right, so I have to repair the engine. Hyperdrive has been repaired and is functioning properly. Now we can journey.
Yeah, what do you want? Your
Nothing.
choice. I'm here if you want something done right.
So, here we go. Now, in the original disc version, way back on the original Xbox, there was a way, and I think it also worked with the Xbox 360 backwards compatible version. There would be a probe resting right here where I'm looking at, and it was a dev tool. You could actually go in and you could journey to all the planets, including Taurus and Dantooine, even though at this point now Taurus has been destroyed. Dantooine, at least the Enclave was hit. The planet's still there, but you know, the Enclave was destroyed. We cannot journey back at the moment, but we could if we had the dev tool. And there's a way to access it. I can't remember how the hell that was done. It seemed like it was really simple. It was always here on the Unknown World where I accessed it. So you could go back as a Jedi to Taurus, you know, which was interesting. And you could actually, like, walk through all the same missions on Taurus only as a Jedi, which was wild and totally unfair, you know. You're basically a god, you know. So, this is where we're going. Let me back out because I want to save right here. I want to save because man, I'd love to take Zalbar because he kicks ass, but man, I'll need force powers as much as I can get. Here's the thing about the Starforge. Starforge starts out innocently enough. That's not how I want to describe it. It starts out fairly manageable, you know, very easy to manage in the beginning. But the further you progress, the more and more waves of Sith and Dark Jedi get thrown at you. And then you throw in tourists in the mix. And the party, it's easy for the party to get split. Easy for members of the party to get isolated and taken down. And the important thing is to keep moving. To get through as fast as we can. Because the waves will keep respawning. They'll keep piling in. And until you progress to a certain point in the Starforge. And then, you know, those waves fairly much cease. At some point, there are still some waves that have come behind you, but just not as many. But at some point, you'll be able to just keep moving ahead. There's a method to it, but it's not easy at all to pull off. Just because you got to manage your companions as well, and it could be a hair pulling, frustrating experience just to get my companions to do what I want them to do and go where I want them to go, because they have a tendency to just running off and making things real difficult. Then we get caught in this continual loop where we're constantly reviving companions and wasting force powers or whatever, to do that shit, and the only way you can revive companions is if you go far enough away so that technically if whatever enemies follow you, if you take them down and there's no more action, you'll go into like a non-combat stance, right? And at that point, your companions will automatically revive. They'll get up and start moving, but then there'll be enemies around, so they'll be attacked. It's just crazy, man. It's just crazy what happens. So it is as challenging and as interesting and even enjoyable as this part can be. There are equal parts frustration littered throughout as well. So I'll do what I can. I'll do the best I can, and I'll probably mute myself if I go into rage mode. And it's just something I got to do, man. It's like I can't keep it bottled up. I got to channel it, but I don't want to subject listeners and viewers to my rage. So we'll do the best we can. Here we go to the Starforge.
The Republic fleet must have gotten the message I sent as we were crashing into that planet. I'm picking up a transmission from them now.
This is Admiral Fawn Dodonna to the Avon Hawk. Do you read us?
Admiral Dodonna, this is Carth Onasi. We're receiving your transmission.
Carth, I'm glad to see you're still alive. We've begun our assault on the Star Forge, but we're taking heavy losses. How did the Sith ever manage to build something of this scope?
The Star Forge wasn't constructed by the Sith, Admiral. We don't have time for me to fully explain it, but that space station is far older than you can imagine.
Maybe we should pull the fleet back and retreat. I don't know if we have the firepower to go up against this alien technology.
You can't do that, Admiral. The Star Forge is a factory of immense power. It's been churning out the capital ships, snub fighters, and assault droids that have powered the Sith war effort. You have to destroy the Star Forge now, or you'll be fighting an unending wave of reinforcements.
Then I guess we have no choice. But it isn't going to be easy. I can't even get our capital ships into position to start bombarding the Star Forge. The Sith fleet is too well organized. It's like they can guess our every move and counter our every strategy.
It's because of Bastila, Admiral. She turned to the dark side and became Malak's apprentice. We suspect she's somewhere on that space station right now, using her battle meditation against you and your fleet.
This is Master Vandor. A number of Jedi Knights have joined our fleet under his command.
If Bastila is using her power to augment the Sith, then Malak's fleet is invincible. Our only hope is to somehow stop Bastila from using her battle meditation.
How can we do that if she's on the space station?
I will send a squadron of Jedi Knights to the Star Forge to find Bastila. Their small ships will be able to fly through the Sith blockade and dock on the space station. If they can find Bastila, they may be able to distract her attention from the battle overhead. That should allow you to move your capital ships into position for a final assault on the Star Forge itself.
I hate to ask this after all you've done, Carth, but the Jedi may need all the help they can get.
Don't worry, Admiral. The Avon Hawk and her crew are gonna see this through to the end.
And may the Force be with you.
Okay, so here's something I just thought of as well. Let me see something here. Okay, I have one, but oh man. Now hopefully Juhani and Jolee, because I think I'm taking them. I'd rather take Zalbar, because he's a hell of a fighter. But I also need Jolee and his force powers. I'm taking Juhani. Juhani's a good fighter, plus she has force powers and nerve amplifier belt, immunity, mind affecting. This is. I have enough belts to. Well, okay, I have one in reserve here, but somebody else is wearing one, and I'm hoping it's Juhani or Jolee. So, yeah, I just keep putting it off, you know. Just keep on keeping on. So everyone's back in their places, right? So let's
Yes, what's in your mind?
see if Karth has anything.
I don't really
do you know
much
anything about this
place? Sorry.
Yeah, you wouldn't. You wouldn't. I mean, this was a mystery until recently. Sorry about that. I know I'm kind of moving like I'm a drunk, but it's just kind of the nature of the controls. All right, here we go. Saddle up. Ah, boy, oh boy, oh boy. Man, I sure want Zalbar, but I want the force powers too. See, with the force powers, we have each party member will have two ways to heal. Force heal and with med packs. For him, the only way he can heal is by getting healed by force heal or by taking med packs. See, so I just think it makes more sense to take these two.
You made it. Several Jedi have already gone ahead into the Starforge. We have to strike while we still have the element of surprise. If we don't stop Bastila from using her battle meditation, the entire Republic fleet will be wiped out. Come on, before they... Damn! So much for catching them unprepared. We'll deal with these Sith. You get into the Starforge and find Bastila. Hurry!
Let's see something here. Oh, okay. So they do have nerve amplifiers. So that's good. Okay, what the hell are we doing for that? 4, 5. 4, 5, good. And actually, let's see something here. How many Rapine do I have? 7. Yeah, let's. I'm gonna swap them out for. Whoops. Verpine's the best shield in the game. The rest I'll keep for my player, but these should last a while. Hopefully. See how we doing there? What's this? Yeah. Good. This is power gauntlets for her. We have any, let's see, he has street 2. That's best we can give him there. Actually, I think what I'll do is I know it's taking a while, but you know, that's what it is. Swap her for this. She has more strength anyway, so give him a boost. All right. Oops. Okay, I always go this way. First, we have to contend with droids.
Lord Malak, a team of Jedi have penetrated our defenses. Their fighters have landed on the Starforge.
This is not unexpected. The Jedi are formidable opponents. Send the Starforge's battle droids to deal with them.
Lord Malak, forgive me, but how can mere droids be a match for the Jedi?
You underestimate the power of the Starforge's droid army. Dispatch the droids.
Of course, Lord Malak. The Jedi have invaded the Starforge. Destroy them. Destroy them all.
Yes?
So another thing I do quite frequently in here is save. So this is the one. Yeah, this is the one I want to keep. I want to keep that one and. Son of a bitch.
Your wish?
What?
And there's Dark Jedi, and they're fighting some allies. It's not going to go well for our team.
More victims for us to slaughter.
Am I out of range? Okay.
What is it?
Yes?
Well, he doesn't have force immunity? Oh, man, I thought I gave him that. Should have been paying more attention to that. God damn it. Got that, though. No. Okay. Did she not fucking do it? God damn it. Which one did she? It's that kind of shit right there, man. Oh, no, not. She canceled. Tell you what.
What is it?
Yes?
Yeah. I want my character.
Sure.
Not this again!
Go, man! Fucking just stand there. Yeah, I should probably, especially when we get into the really crowded fights. I am definitely going to mute. Because my frustration level peaks quickly. Uh-huh. No, 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 no. Okay, okay. No. 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 Yeah. And this is another frustrating thing. Your AI companions, they won't do anything. If you start off an attack with force powers, they just stand there until you're either attacked or you attack in a more conventional manner with your lightsaber. So by that time, you know, you've taken like, I don't know how many hits. So they need to get involved here, you know. Jolee wasn't going to do shit till the fight started, and that's no good. Till lightsabers started clashing, you know. That's when he started moving. Anyway. This is another reason I'll be muting is I every time I get to this area, it's always the same thing for me. I always end up griping about the same things. And you know, I start raging. Like it like that, like it. Let's go ahead and say it again. Yeah. Ah, there you go. Okay. Drink some more coffee here. Happy juice, as I call it. Yum, yum. Okay, let's go. Progress reports. This is grim.
I have news, Lord Malak, about the Jedi.
Ah, the Jedi. Did my droids pass their test? Did they destroy our enemies?
No, Lord Malak. The droids could not stop them.
Strange. I did not think there were any among the Order who could survive an attack by an army of the Starforge's battle droids.
It was Revan, Lord Malak. Your old master is with the Jedi here on the Starforge.
Yes, that would explain why the droids failed. Revan was always strong in the Force. Very well. Send out all available troops, the apprentices as well.
Do you think they can stop Revan, Lord Malak?
Of course not. But they will slow Revan down. That will give me the time I need to fully prepare the Starforge's defenses. I am curious to see the true extent of this space station's capabilities. One as powerful as my old master would make an interesting test subject.
All right, so from here on, I'm going to go silent till we get to Bastila.
Your wish?
Sure.
That is the Jedi. What is it?
And you need?
Yes?
Your wish?
And you need?
Sure.
What is it? Your
What?
Yes. Let's see what you
What is it? Jedi can
Yes?
Not this again! Not this again! Ah! We're too old for this!
Yes? Master, why have you summoned me? Without my battle meditation, there is a chance the Republic capital ships could break through and attack the Starforge itself.
This will not take long, Bastila. You will be able to resume your battle meditation soon enough. I only wanted you to know that Revan is here on the Starforge.
Revan? But...
The Force is bringing us towards a confrontation with my old master. The Starforge has drawn our enemies together, so they may all die in a single glorious day. You must must kill Revan to prove yourself worthy of being my apprentice, Bastila. You must finish what began in the Rakatan Temple.
Yes, Lord Malak.
I sense your fear, Bastila, but it is unfounded. The power of the Starforge will feed the dark side within you. It will give you the strength you need to defeat my old master. Stay here in the command center while you use your battle meditation against the Republic fleet. Revan will find you here in due time. It is inevitable.
Of course, Master. I will not fail you again.
Perhaps you will triumph, Bastila. But even if you fail, it will give me the time I need to complete my preparations of the station's defenses. And then we shall see if Revan can stand against the full fury of the Starforge.
All right, well, there we go. I'm just going to take a small pause here, and I'll be right back.